Hello, my quilting friends. My name is Leah Day, and welcome back to Mini Block Monday. Today we're piecing this friendship star and learning how to piece 4 at a time half square triangles. You'll be able to make 4 units for every set of rectangles you stitch. For this block, you will need, in a purple fabric color, 1 2 by 4 inch rectangle. In a green fabric color, cut 1 2 inch by 4 inch rectangle. And in white, cut 5 1.5 inch squares. Let's get started making some 4 at a time half square triangles using the 2 large rectangles for this block. The first step is to place one of the fabrics wrong side up, and we're going to mark a line right through the center of the rectangle. To know what the center is, what you do is you take a look at the width. In this case, it is 2 inches wide. So you're going to measure over 2 inches to mark a line right in the middle of the rectangle. So anytime that you're making 4 at a time half square triangles using this method, just take the width of the rectangle and use that to measure over to mark that line in the middle. Now we're going to mark diagonal lines radiating out from the corner to that line on both sides. So first I'm going to mark that side, then I'm going to mark this side. You're going to make sure that those diagonals are nice and straight and that they run from the corner to that midpoint on both sides. There we go. Okay, so we marked the wrong side of our rectangle, so now we can place these right sides together. And just like all half square triangles, this follows the same pattern. Once you get your marking done, all you have to do is stitch a 1/4 inch to either side of the lines. But in this case, we're not going to be stitching to the middle line. We're going to stitch a 1/4 inch from the diagonals. So first thing is to stitch a 1/4 inch from that diagonal, and then you can just turn the corner and keep on going. And then the same thing down here. You can stitch down across this one, and then maybe chain stitch a little bit and be able to stitch up that side. So you're just stitching a 1/4 inch from the diagonal marked lines. And here's what it looks like whenever you get that stitched. Very simple indeed. All you're going to do now is cut these apart. I'm going to first trim the 2 squares apart by cutting right along that middle marked line, and then I'm going to cut along the marked diagonal lines. There we go. When you open these up, you will find you have a total of 4 half square triangles. Super, super easy, much faster way of piecing. Now, there are other methods for piecing 4 at a time half square triangles, such as having a square, stitching around the square. I like this method better because the edges of the unit still end up on the straight of grain and the bias is running down the middle. So that's why I prefer this method in particular. Now you're going to take all of your half square triangles after you get them cut apart. You're going to press those seam allowances open carefully. And just a quick note, guys, the reason I'm wearing gloves is because I tore up my hands with my house remodel, so I didn't think you wanted to look at that, especially in a close-up video, so that's why I'm wearing gloves today. But I'm going to press all of these seam allowances open and flat. I'm going to also press with a hot, dry iron to get them really nice and flattened out. And then I will trim them down to measure exactly 1.5 inches square. And if you'd like a lot more detailed tutorial on trimming down your half square triangles, check out leahday.com/HST. So this is how you're going to arrange your friendship star, placing your half square triangles along the middle of the sides, and you're going to piece this in 3 sets of 3 units, and then piece your rows together, carefully matching these seams. And this is what it looks like whenever you finish your friendship star. This will measure 3.5 inches square at this stage. When you piece this to other things, it will measure 3 inches square. Now this month I made something super cute with my mini blocks, an Easter basket. I absolutely love this. And as you can see, I have filled mine with over a pound of Reese cups, so it can definitely hold its weight in candy. Now, if you'd like to find this pattern and make an Easter basket or several, because I know that these are super addictive, and once you make one, you're gonna wanna make a million of them, come and find the pattern at leahday.com/basket, and includes step-by-step instructions for how to frame your mini blocks, how to do 3D YP seams, how to quilt with some foam. It's really a detailed pattern to guide you through making this project step by step. So come and check that out at leahday.com/basket. And while you're online, please give my video a like, a thumbs up, post a comment in the comment section below, and share my videos. That helps me out the most because it lets everyone know that you enjoyed this tutorial, you learned something from it, and that helps me continue making more videos too. So I hope that you enjoyed learning how to piece this quilt block with me, and I look forward to seeing you again on the next Mini Block Monday. Until next time, let's go quilt!